Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It seems it is the season of the balloons. There must be a lot of birthday parties somewhere, and the balloons are just drifting towards the United States of America and Canada. In this case, we have mighty Canada with its fantastic Prime Minister, Trudeau. And he is a tough guy as well. Not as tough as Joe Biden, though, because here in America we have the best. And you might be the second best, but you're still there, you know what I mean? So if Biden ordered to shoot down some balloons at 60,000 feet altitude, well, so did Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And he ordered the same thing. It's a little catch here. United States ordered those two balloons that you know so far to be shot over U.S.'s territory using U.S. Aircraft, fighter jet, and F-22 Raptor. And probably 2 Purple Hearts will be issued for the pilots shooting a balloon. Very dangerous mission. And then we have Canada, but it's a little bit different with Canada. Canada had a balloon flying over its airspace, its territory, but it didn't shoot it using the Canadian Air Force or their fighter jets or their pilot or pilots. It asked United States of America to fly its F-22 Raptors and American pilot to shoot it down over the Canadian territory. Is this weird or is it just me? I know it's me, but I think it's also weird. All right, let's see this little article here. I don't want weasel explanations, okay? So, ABC News. High altitude object shot down over northern Canada. So northern Canada is the territory of Canada. And he can be a tough guy too. Remember that one, okay? Drama queen over here. A high altitude object tracked over northern Canada has been shot down over the Yukon, officials say, or said. Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, said he ordered the takedown of, and I'm quoting, an unidentified object that violated Canadian space. Wow, that's good. I like that. As Trump said, a little bit more energy tonight, Bush, jab. And now here, Canadian and U.S. aircraft were scrambled, and a U.S. F-22 successfully fired at the object. End quote, he tweeted. Why did you bother to scramble in the Canadian aircraft if you have the boss get some action? Well, I will tell you what I think. Canadian forces will now recover and analyze the wreckage, Trudeau said. I strongly doubt that. I think it's going to be the same. Let me. U.S. Who's going to do it? Not Canadian forces. Okay, but it's just, it says I'm weird, so bear with me. Canadian forces will now recover and analyze the wreckage, Trudeau said. And you gotta believe this guy. And this is what Trudeau said. Not in quotation marks yet. He ordered like a leader that he is, the takedown of an unidentified object that violated Canadian airspace. But, and sorry for intruding here, I must add, and I asked the Americans to do it for us. How in the fuck you ordered it then? Did you order the American air defense aircraft to take off and hit, and or you were just yeah, I guess you can do it, yeah, thanks for asking. If it would be a comedy if not serious. Now, Canadian, all right, so I ordered the takedown of an unidentified object that violated Canadian airspace. Nord Command shot down, Nord Command being Americans, not the Canadians, the object over the Yukon, Canadian and US aircraft. Why do they keep putting the Canadian? You were just, guys hoping to have some access to the female dog. After the big dog did his thing, you are the one of the 10 candidates walking around the US and his female dog, and after the female dog get impregnated by the big dog, then you might pick up the smell. That's all you do. And I take that on this. We'll now recover and analyze the wreckage. Okay. So Canadian and US aircraft were scrambled, and a United States of America F-22 successfully fired at the object. Why not Canadian? Justin Trudeau on February 11th, 2023. The object was shot down approximately 100 miles from the Canada-US border in central Yukon. So it was shot down within the Canadian border in airspace. And you ask the neighbor to come to your help because of NORAD command. Is that what it is? And you ask the neighbor to come over and shoot it for you on your territory. So much potency, you know what I mean? Like strength, man, like manhood. Canadian Defense Minister Anita, oh my God, Anita Anand, oh my, told reporters during a press briefing Saturday night. It appears to have been and I'm calling small cylindrical object. Was it Putin's ball? Did you check with him? Did he lose it? That was flying at about 40,000 feet, she said. How do you know she identifies as a she? That's a bad assumption right there. The North American, do you mean American? Aerospace Defense Command, you mean US, America, detected the high-altitude object over Alaska last Friday evening, according to the Pentagon. Pentagon! It's the Canada? Pentagon spokesperson. Oh, she's a spokesperson, but she is a she here? Anita? I think I will report this. Spokesperson Brigadier General Pat Ryder. Ryder is on the storm. Okay, 2 US F-22 aircraft monitored the object over Alaska. Then Canadian aircraft joined, like that dogs, I told you before, as it crossed into Canadian airspace, he said. Why didn't the US F-22 shoot them over the Alaskan territory? Following a call from Trudeau, Prime Minister Trudeau for you, to President Joe Biden. So if you say President Joe Biden, you should have said Prime Minister Trudeau, because he's not really like nobody. On Saturday, Biden authorized that U.S. aircraft take down a new high-altitude object, and a U.S. F-22 shot it down with a Sidewinder missile, Ryder said. So, Biden, you can't make decisions over Canada's territories, I thought. They have their own fire jets, I heard. Can you imagine? I can't. I cannot. I'm incapable. I'm so limited. I can't imagine a Canadian, in case you have fighter jets or whatever, that you, a Canadian, will cross into the United States airspace and then follow those. The Americans come over and say, yeah, we'll let you do it, Canada, because we are... Do you believe that? I don't believe that. This much I believe it. Zero. Jesus Christ. Let's see what else this Whistler is saying. Nothing else. I guess it's just... what's this? Recovery, tra-la-la, the tough guy right here. The development come pop. Trudeau. Oh, Trudeau said he supported the decision to take action. Hey. That's not right. Our military intelligence services will always work together. No, they will work and you're going to follow, including through NORAD command to keep people safe. Blah, 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 blah. So when I see this happening in United States of America and a Canadian fighter jet will go over and will shoot a target with the United States of America, then I will say, yes, that's a joint command system, and that is, good job, cooperation, allies. Weasels. Yeah, don't tell me again about North Atlantic Alliance and Canada and defensive. We know who's in charge. Do we know? Thank you. Yes. I can say whatever I want. Yes, we know who's in charge. The same in Europe. In Europe, nobody moves. Nobody acts. Nobody looks around before the boss tells them. And Canada, the same way. Sorry for you and sorry for me. I guess we can cry on each other's shoulders when we meet. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.